Welcome back, everybody. Episode 310's here, and this pillar has to go. Yeah. Gotta go ahead and demolish this, as well as the bridge and frogs behind me. And we're gonna do all that in one episode, so let's see how fast we can get it done. Got an empty shulker box right here, ready to go. And I've got my silk touch pick back to full strength. See if we can do this without losing any of the materials. Already off to a great start. Yep, great start. Well, if that's the way it's going to be, then I'm going to pop 3 of those out. And we're just going to start breaking these. So the faster we go, the faster we can get to the bottom before the 5-minute timer is up. This pillar is in the way of so many thumbnail shots. I need to move it to a less conspicuous area. Maybe not less conspicuous. Maybe that's not the right word. Less visible from everything, but still visible in general area? Is there a word for that? I imagine there is. There's a word for everything. Let me know in the comments if you know what that word is. Right as I asked for that, I got a ringing in my ears if someone was trying to answer my question. Like, just so you know, if there's anybody that gets ringing in your ears, people have said that that's just someone trying to speak to you. Do we understand beep? Because that's all that a ringing sounds like. It's just beep. Really long, loud, obnoxious beep. Sorry, but I don't understand beep. You're gonna have to comment on the video like everybody else if you're trying to talk to me, because I have no idea what you're trying to say. Otherwise, shut up ears. Thank you. Now I can focus on what I'm doing. Anybody else have that ringing in your ear thing? Some call it a problem, I just call it a mild inconvenience. Starting to not be able to pick up items, so we have to store these quickly. Not you, because I need you. And put the rest of this stuff in there. So that is all going to be related to this build, and I don't want anything to despawn. These don't get destroyed when they make contact with a berry bush, right? Just me, not the items. Got it. All of that in there, because those are going to be important. Just going to lower you. That way I know where everything is. Gonna reuse every material possible. Because this exact pedestal is going to be rebuilt. I do actually have a good location for it where it won't be in the way of any visuals. I can still stand proud and we can actually see the dragon that's going to be sitting on top of it. Oh, did I never mention that was going to be a dragon statue? Ow. That wasn't very nice. Alright. Consider this here statue fully removed. As of now. Not you. Okay, let's get some of these out of here. So I'm going to be using those around the new statue location. That can stay, that's part of that one. I'll figure out something else to place here, but it won't be a pedestal. I'm starting to learn my sizing parameters for things. So this is the dragon pedestal. Now we come over here and we plunk down a shulker right there, because these get to be removed. Well, not necessarily removed, they're going to be lowered by a block. The rest of the stuff is going to be actually removed. That can stay. Oh, that's already here. Cool. One less thing to worry about. Block. That's not where I meant to put that. And block. Okay. And these get to go, and I'm going to swap you out for this. Nobody's hitting you, you're just hugging a berry bush. That's not very smart of you. Then again, you're a villager, so what do I expect? This pretty little bridge here served me well. So I don't quite want to just demolish it. So I'm going to just pack it up. And if I find a nicer location for it in the future, I have all the materials already gathered and ready to be placed. So I'm trying to make sure I don't lose anything. Because what's going to go here isn't going to look even remotely similar. Actually, I might be able to reuse some of the materials. Leave anything behind? Okay. Now it takes about a stack of those just to finish off this. Okay. Yes, I'm whacking at them with a shovel because it has Silk Touch. And it means I don't bore straight through and break the next block. So I actually want to use that to walk up. That'll do. Okay. That's about where everything has to go now, so that's good. Actually, I do need to reuse 6 of these, because you're going to stay here. There's a stair behind that. Stair behind that. 2, 3, 4. Should be the 4 levels of stairs. I believe this is accurate. Let me double check. 2, 3. Yes, only 4 levels of stairs. Okay, good. That means I have to do the same thing on the other side. Going to end. Hold on. Where does that end exactly? 1 block behind that. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It's not that block. It's the very next block. Gotta do this. There we go. Now we're on track to being correct. So 1 full block behind where that sits. Alright, these are still on par. So 1 full block, and then it's back here. One, 2, 3, and the top one here. Perfect. Now we can get to removing the rest of this stuff. I want to clear out my inventory a bit because I know none of this is going to be replicated with the remaining blocks. I was supposed to do the jump. Thank you. Jump. Okay, so now we're going to pop this out. Break all of these. Nothing fell in the water. Some of this bridge material is going to fall in the water. It's fine. You're going to stay. You're going to be dropped 1. So that's where I can go from. Until right there. Those are going to get swapped out for stone brick. Oh, no, nose needed to stay. That's fine. In all actuality, are these going to be visible? One, two, three, four. Not really, no. That does have to be removed. The rest of this is fine. Nothing like breaking stuff from under the water like I'm just a resident merman. Speaking of mers and mans, I had an interesting thought yesterday. It's like if you're going by Skyrim logic and what mer means, it just means elf. Because you have the alt-mer, you have the boss-mer, and you have the dwemer. Therefore, dwarves are elves. Does that mean Diggy Diggy Hole is an elven song, and therefore it's a Christmas song? As of the date of recording this, it's only the 14th of December, so there's a lot of Christmas memes going around, and someone keeps trying to say that Lord of the Rings is a Christmas movie because there's elves in it, and that just made me think of this meme. So let me know in the comments, do you think, by Skyrim's logic, that Diggy Diggy Hole being about dwarves is a Christmas song? It's a hilarious thing to think about, to be fair. Stay. All of these, however, need to go. Well, it can't stay because I need to get up. So. Alright. Now we need to collect all of these materials before they break. So I am trying to salvage, not destroy. Alright, now back to the top, and we're just gonna go one side at a time, I guess. Ooh. Okay, no. These won't be visible once I'm done with the new build. They are convenient lighting sources. These pedestals that the frogs are sitting on are also going to be going. That can wait just a bit. Those have to go in their own separate box to make sure that I don't misplace something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, just do this faster. All of these materials need to now go in their own shulker box. I didn't lose anything besides my mind. It's been lost a long time ago, so it doesn't really count for the sake of argument. Okay. Oh, those were slabs. This whole time, they were slabs. That's illegal. You there. You back. And now we have to break out this. So I don't get those mixed up with anything. Need you to be separate. The rest of these away. Those are for the bridge. All right. Now we need chiseled tough. Nope, we'll do that afterwards. Because that's the bridge. That can go up here next to the statue. We're going to put you up there and grab an empty one. These are actually going to be in the way, so I have to get them out of here. Oi. Eh. Okay. The problem is, I don't have iron with me. So let's go grab some. I'm going to walk there just so it has time to load in properly and I don't get kicked. Part of the reason why I made it so my entire world is accessible on foot is because the game doesn't always like it when I use wings. Especially with how tightly compacted everything is in here. If I had made it a bit more open, scaled it properly, then we wouldn't be in this lag-induced mess. Still proud of this design. Only need one thing of shears to grab those. And yeah, those blocks were from the last batch of Iron Golem drops that were left behind. Aw, I thought I could land on the frog. Oh, so much lag. It's fine though. Forgot I also put them on the sides. They're not necessary on the sides, but they can go there. Okay. Oh, I put some on the back too. It's fine. Get that water out of there. I can just grab another bucket. These pretty frogs are still going to be with us. They're just going to be moved. Right. All of that is a single frog. Not bad. Take some of these out. Stairs will not do me any good for what I have planned next. But I'm also not going to be able to grab that shulker box if I don't take it with me now. Before I have to deal with the nighttime, let's just sleep it away. In my pond. It's about as close as I can get on Bedrock to sleeping underwater. And it's like the pedestal was never there. Frog number 1 collected. Now we go for frog number 2. No need to use the wings. I have a water stream I can use. Paid attention this time. Wait, don't waste some lichen. Don't need that anymore. Chuck those up there. I'm gonna use these to break the water and then put them away. You put all of the pieces away. Not allowed. This pond is now very much empty. Give or take a couple of lily pads, which will have to be removed. Luckily, none of the kelp around the edges are in the way of anything. Give me... Anything else floating around? No. Then I can go ahead and safely do this. Frog number 2, safely stored away. Now it's just a matter of removing the lily pads from the center. So this one has to go. I might replace some of them afterwards, but I'm just going to remove all of them now. Ah, kelp. No. It'll regrow, it's fine. I didn't use shears on it. I know that works for vines, but does it work for kelp where it won't regrow if you shear it? Odd thing to work on, to be fair. To be a great building aid. Stand on the water. Oh, I never lowered that. Whoopsie. Consider it done. Alright, so now the two main eyesores from this area have been removed. This was not an eyesore, I apologize, Mr. Bridge. I missed a lily pad. No! Now I have to go back up to the other side. Is this the only one missing a block? Alright. 26 lily pads were in there. And now it is build time. But that will have to be next episode. Thank you all for watching this demo shenanigan episode, and I'll see you next time when we actually start doing some placement instead of removal. Peace out, everybody.